Okay, this video is for Tanya. What I'm going to do, Tanya, is just give you the basics, really, and see how you get on with that, just to add products and edit products. What I normally do is I have two tabs open, one where I've logged into the back of the site, and this one here where I can actually see the site so that I can quickly see any changes and things that I've made. Right, so we go back into the back of the site. It's called a dashboard. A couple of things that you may need to look at from time to time. Over here on the left hand side you've got WooCommerce, and you'll see a drop down comes out when you hover over it, and orders. When you click on that, I know you don't have any at the moment as it's new, but you'll actually see a list of your orders and your customer details and things like that there. Although you will get an email notification anyway, but just in case you need to do that. Right, the most important one, forget categories for the moment. You've only got 3 categories. If you need any more, I think for the moment I'll add those for you, but it's the products really. So underneath the WooCommerce in the left hand side you've got products. Go to all products. Now if you had a lot of different categories and things, then I wouldn't do it the way that I'm going to tell you to do it, but I just think it may be easier for you starting out. You can see here there's a list of all your products. The last one added is the one that appears at the top. You've actually got 44 there. So the new one that you've sent me over, which is on Etsy, is the drinks coaster with beach theme. Right, so how I would add that, and it's exactly the same process if it's not on Etsy and you just want to add it from your computer. Go to another product that's in the coasters categories, which you'll see there. When you hover over, we'll hover over the afternoon tea drinks coaster, you'll see different options appear underneath it. What you want to do is duplicate. So click on duplicate, because the format for the coasters is all the same. The only one of yours that is a little bit different is the air fresheners, because you've got a lot of different variations. So if you're adding an air freshener, duplicate one of the other products that's in the air freshener category. Now this you'll see is a complete copy of the afternoon tea drinkers. It shows you where the title goes. This is the URL, which is important. This is the long description, which appears, let's have a look. Click on the product on the front. That's the one that appears here. Up here, that's the short description. You scroll down the page and you've got your price, which is $4.95, as it's a simple product, which means it doesn't have variations. At the bottom you'll see here product short description, which is the small description, the product image, which is the one that's going to be the main image that appears here, a great big one. These smaller ones are actually in the product gallery. So what we'll do, we'll start it off exactly as a new one. A drinks coaster with beach theme, that's the title. So I'd copy that, highlight with the text that's in there, and paste. So paste the new title there. Then underneath that you've got what's called the permalink. You need to edit that. So you click that edit button, get rid of all that text that's currently in there, and again paste that title, click OK, and you'll see now they're all hyphenated. Right, the product long description, just move this video capture out the way, that's the one that I've been taking from here, from your description. So copy that, go back to the long description, highlight all of that, delete it out of the way, put your cursor in, from the drop down do paste. Now it's got the new long description there. The price we don't need to change because it's the same. The small description I have been doing, it's just taking that whole block at the top, get rid of the text that's in the product short description, and then paste that new one. The only other thing I would say is you've got the option here to use visual editor for both of these, or a text editor. Use the text editor. Simple reason being, the visual is supposed to be what you see is what you get, but it's not, and you can end up picking up, for instance, the font that these people have used, all kinds of things which will mess your site up. Right, so I'll delete these images that have already been put in for the afternoon tea, so that we've got a blank slate. Remove the product image. I'm just going to pause the video for a second while I get your images off of Etsy. Right, I've got the images. So what you do, to set the main product image, click on that. That takes you to what's called your media library, where all your images are kept. As we don't have these yet, go up here to upload files, select files. That will take you down to your computer where you keep your images. I'm going to put that one in as the main. You can see there it's uploading. When it's finished, you'll see the pictures there, and this button becomes green. You click that to set the product image. And you'll see there that's become the main image. Now we want to add the other smaller images. Don't go for more than 4, Tanya. It's just going to add more weight to the page, and 4 is ample. So I'm going to select those 4. You can see each one is now uploading. When the green bar finishes, then they're done. Right, they've all got ticks on them, which means they've been selected. So now you go down to the green button down here, add to gallery, click on that, and they're all there. Now the product category, because we've copied an old Coasters product, has already been ticked. Just make sure that that's the correct category. Everything's done. So you go to this green button and you click publish. Now, depending on your internet speed, this may take longer, it all depends, but you'll see that little circle going around. When it's actually done, you'll see over here above the title, product published. So if I go to the front of the site, I'll go back to the Coasters category, and you'll now see there are 4 images there. It adds them in alphabetical order. So that's why you see them the way that you are. And if we click on the beach theme coaster, you'll see all the details that are there. And that's basically all there is to it. Now, to edit text and images elsewhere on the main pages of the site, again, I think for the moment, just send me over any changes that you want to do, because it's a lot more complicated, and if you're not too technically savvy, it may give you more headaches than you know what to do with. And that's basically it. Whenever you've finished working in the back of the site, go up here to the corner and you'll see a log out button. Always log out using that. And that's it.